Family, look at me. I want to tell you something. I got sexy fragrances here. I don't care what they are, designer, niche, whatever. I just got 10 sexy fragrances. Is it 10? Yeah, there's 10. 10 sexy fragrances. I don't care what they are, designer, niche, whoever. I have no remorse. I'm here to give you facts. And the first two may be a little hard to get, but damn, these are good if you can find them. From the first one, from the house of Armani, this is Armani Code Absolute. So this one is vanilla. I'm trying to open this up here, guys. Vanilla, green apple, tonka bean. Yo, sexy goodness, guys. This, like I said, is vanilla, tonka bean, green apple. There's a few other notes. I'm trying to remember everything, guys. I haven't worn it in a while, but when I used to really rock this, and I have this for the longest. I even have the little 1 mils as well, 30 mil. Oh my God. And this thing, every time I wore it in the past, it was just something that garnished so many compliments. But obviously with my collection, always buying stuff and having stuff, haven't worn it in a long time, but I was looking through my stuff and I said, yo, this vanilla at green apple, concoction with the tonka bean, it is amazing, guys. You gotta try this. Even if you find it, man, don't worry. Buy a big bottle, overspray, spray your clothes. I guarantee you, this thing smells amazing. Guarantee you. All right, whatever. I put it there. So another one from the same house, Armani Code, had to put it here. This is the Profumo. Now this cardamom, green apple, tonka bean. Man, I like this one a little more than the first one. I just like the cardamom in here. And I think it has patchouli. No, I'm not sure if it has patchouli or not. But definitely cardamom, green apple, and tonka. Maybe leather. Guys, this is so freaking good, man. I promise you. This fragrance right here, if you can find it, buy a big bottle, stash it, wear it, overspray it. Trust me, your girlfriend's gonna love you. Just check this one out, guys. Armani Code Profumo. I know it's hard to get, but if you can get it, if you see it out there, you never know, guys. You just never, ever know. Another fragrance that I put on the list here that to me lasts long, smell good. I don't know why they keep making iterations of this one, but this one works great. That's all I can say. It's from the house of Bulgari, Men in Black. And this is the EDP. And for me, this EDP lasts 10 hours on my skin. Man, this is like Spice Bomb with rum, right? So you like Spice Bomb and you want to add rum to it, the original Spice Bomb, not the extreme, but the original, and you want to add rum to it right here. This is a very sexy concoction, long-lasting, a phenomenal fragrance, guys. This right here, like I said, I get 10 hours. Let's say 8 to 10 to make it happy. Works phenomenal. And also, the first two fragrances that I mentioned, hold on, let me show you something here, guys. These two right here, guys, these are long-lasting powerhouses, 10 plus hours. Even if they reformulated, spray your clothes, you're going to get 8+ hours. Because you're going to hear the whole reformulation nonsense. Don't pay mind to it. Just purchase it. This fragrance right here, I hardly speak about it. I got it. And it is a sexy fragrance. What I like about it, it's like a powdery rum. It's like a powdery rum fragrance because of the iris, right? From the house of Givenchy. This is Givenchy Reserve Privé. Reserve Privé. So this fragrance, I sprayed it. Man, they do that powdery rum effect so well. It kind of reminds me a little bit of what Kajal 4 did. They took that, I'll say, from a little bit from here, but they did it way different there. But it kind of has that element with the powdery and the rum, or the whiskey accord in here. Great 8-hour fragrance, nice projection, nice sillage. You got to spray your clothes, guys. The way I see things, if you don't spray your clothes, you're not going to sometimes get everything you want of it. Everybody's skin is different. Some things last longer than others than everybody else. You know, everybody's different in that aspect. But this fragrance right here is a sexy concoction, guys. You cannot go wrong with the powdery rum whiskey effect. I'm not sure which alcohol they have in here, but there is alcohol in here. Hold on, guys. Another sexy fragrance that I wanted to bring to the table is from Bond number 9, and this is New Harlem. Now listen, when I show you these lists, you don't have to buy everything here. You know, this is more like, let me go to Scentbird. These are things I can try if I see them there, and that's how you should evaluate these lists. Because, you know, nowadays a video doesn't really get views when you put hard work in to break it down completely. People really don't respect the art anymore. I do it here and there because that's what I like to do, but the respect for the art isn't there no more. So please sample, guys. Always sample. But yet, again, New Harlem. You want pancakes? Listen, you want breakfast in a goddamn fragrance? This is coffee, maple syrup, pancakes. To me, top 5 coffee in the game. Top 5. Not the best, but top 5. And as a gourmand, it's high up there, man. This is a really outstanding gourmand, guys. So New Harlem is something that when you just want to smell sexy, I would highly advise you guys to consider sampling this, because it's a compliment beast. I wanted to put a Tom Ford here, and I haven't really reached out to really expose the fragrance anymore, this fragrance. But I'm sure you've heard about it, but you really should hear about it. So from Tom Ford, this is Black Orchid, the Parfum. Over here, you're going to get truffles, you're going to get plum, you're going to get rum, you're going to get Black Orchid, and patchouli. Oh, patchouli's sexy here, guys. I honestly think the patchouli in this fragrance is what makes this fragrance so beautiful. I mean, granted, it has plum. I love plum. It has the truffles to give it that, you know, chocolate effect. You got the Black Orchid flower. You got ylang ylang. I mean, it's a sexy fragrance, and you have rum, right? It's just a sexy concoction, guys. I mean, for me, 12-hour fragrance. Really good, guys. Really good. Something that I haven't been speaking about much, but you should, if you want this in your collection, try this one out. The Parfum is really good. I would say this used to be a staple of the fragrance community. Kind of fell off, but I know a few reviewers are trying to bring this back because it is really good, guys. Every time I'm going to wear this fragrance, I'm thinking, it's a little too sexy for certain things I do. And that's why I put it on the list. From the house of Serge Lutens, this is Shergi. Now, what I like about Shergi is you get this sweet honey tobacco, just alluring fragrance, guys. Hold on. So yeah, so you get this tobacco honey. You got this sweet haze. The best way I would put this fragrance. 1 second, family. So yeah, so Shergi just brings that honey tobacco, like a sweet hay in here. That's what I get. And man, this is really good, guys. I mean, I don't know what's better than this as far as for price point. A honey tobacco fragrance is really good. I like two things a little bit more than this. But, you know, when I say these things, I don't want you to take it too serious, because this could be your number one. You know, this how good this is. And for $100, I really advise people to buy something like this. For $100, man, you smell really good, guys. I had to spray it. That powdery effect is so good here, man. This honey tobacco fragrance is just, man, it's really appealing, very sexy, very comforting, very warming, you know, alluring. This has these qualities. Shergy, guys, from Serge Lutard. And this is a good 8-hour fragrance, guys. Maybe pushing 10, you spray your clothes, you know, maybe next day. So another fragrance that I have here that I find to be extremely sexy, guys. It's an extremely sexy fragrance. It's from the house of Unique Luxury. And it is called Chocolate Makes Me Happy. So what Chocolate Makes Me Happy is, what I really like about this fragrance is that it is, in the air, it has this godlike feel to it. It's just so effervescent, just so alluring, just very sexy in the air, guys. And that is, as it's drawing you in, I always find this to be the most sexiest Tootsie Roll you can possibly smell. So this is gourmandish, but in the air, it's very masculine and sexy. But as you come closer and you smell it, you get that Tootsie Roll. And man, it is electric. This Tootsie Roll is sexy, guys. And Chocolate Makes Me Happy, it does make me happy. Perfect name for the fragrance, guys. Perfect name. And this is a powerhouse. Unique Luxury just makes really strong fragrances. So you're looking at a 12-hour fragrance, man. No problem. You spray your clothes, it's not coming off. Just remember that. I wanted to put a Javoy that I have that, man, it is, this DNA, women love this DNA. They just love everything about this type of DNA. And it's from the house of Javoy. And it's called Fire at Will. This just really smells like French vanilla, guys. If you like French vanilla, this is good. This is real good. This fragrance, real good. This DNA, real good. If your main concern is compliments and you want to try the house of Javoy, because Javoy's going to make some challenging fragrances, please, man, get Fire at Will, guys. Get this fragrance. If it's all about the compliments, I implore you, buy this fragrance. Blind buy this. Girls love this DNA characteristic. What this is giving, this French vanilla, you really can't go wrong. And if you're just all about compliments and you want to try the House of Javoy, perfect fragrance. So yeah, so the last fragrance here, I've actually had some positive feedbacks, and I found it, I didn't think it was a bad smelling fragrance. I like it, but I was a little shocked because the leather in here is very strong and I smell civet. And they have this wonderful grapefruit note though. I mean, passion fruit. Sorry guys. The passion fruit in here is really good. From the house of Suspiro, this is Herba Leather. Nice bottle too, guys. Nice bottle. So this fragrance right here, guys. Sorry about that. This fragrance right here, like I said, that passion fruit, it lasts the whole ride. I mean, it's there throughout the whole fragrance. The best thing about it though, what I like that it's very challenging still. It has that leather that's really coming forward. It got a really nice sandalwood also. And I smell a lot of civet. Now, whether leather can smell like civet, this could be very possible. Because, you know, obviously leather is not something they can just conjure up. They got to mix things to make this smell. So maybe civet is made similar to leather. But I smell civet in here, even though it has the leather. I smell them. So this is a very bold fragrance, you know. I would say they wanted something sexy, but one thing I would say, one thing I would say about passion fruit, you know, for my country, passion fruit is something that we like mangoes, platanos. There's certain things in my country, Dominican Republic, we really, really like. And passion fruit, it's something that I've learned. This is what I learned with passion fruit, guys. I was a barber. So what we used to do is we'll buy the passion fruit and then pour Hennessy inside. And you couldn't smell the Hennessy. You couldn't taste the Hennessy. So you're getting hammered and all you're tasting is passion fruit. Passion fruit covers a lot of stuff up. And the passion fruit they used in here covered up a lot of this, you know, animalic leather, civet. It's got a nice creamy sandalwood, and the passion fruit is the real deal here. That passion fruit is really good, and I've gotten a lot of compliments wearing this fragrance where I didn't think I would, but I did. You know, compliment machine, if you ask me. Honest truth. And this is another long-lasting fragrance, you know. The Javoy, I didn't mention the strength on this one. I'd fire at will. This is a really good 10-hour fragrance, guys. Spray your clothes next day. And this one on your skin is like 15 hours. Clothes, next day. Very strong. I will give it that. This Herba leather is strong, guys. Very strong fragrance. Let me put the cap on this, guys. Hold on. You know, I want to show you the bottles I have here. Now, family, these are the 10 fragrances I wanted you to see in my collection that I find to be very sexy. And you know, in my collection, I have a lot of sexy fragrances because I handpick what I buy. And there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, I wouldn't mind getting free bottles. Doesn't mean I'm going to like them all, but at least I got to sample it and try for the community. So, there's no knock on nobody here, guys. Now, you know how we do it here, family. We praise to the Most High. We stay fly. Health is wealth. Family, stay in shape. Make sure when you look down, you can see everything. You know what I mean? And I'm out of here. Peace.